it out of a bill, put it in a different bill. And this is just constantly what they're doing. And it's just such manipulation. Like the idea that they're being transparent is absurd at this point. I don't trust, and I'm talking I don't care what persuasion you are. Both sides are doing this now, and I'm sure a lot of people, I'm going to get blowback from saying that, but it's just true. Or like she said,
Right. I mean, the
well,
Republicans will say, but well, it's the way that they do it. So we have to do the political stuff too. And I'm just tired of that kind of being the excuse. You can't say that you're running against politics as usual, go in and get resistance trying to do it that way, and then be like, well, I tried. So now I'm going to do the politics as usual thing. Like, because you just create more politics as usual. Like, we have to have people that go in there and stand strong session after session after session and build some momentum. But who knows, maybe I suck at being a politician and I'm an idealist and I'm, want the most pure, um, and I don't know what it's like to be under the pressure in those situations. And perhaps I would also likewise get pulled into the
well, I mean, look, it's different. Compromise is something that we have to
right,
do, right?
right.
So, and that does represent our entire state, because we're not even right or left here. There's the biggest glut in our, in terms of our voters, are independents. So, people agree on one issue to the right, one issue to the left, which is actually kind of ideal in a way, even though it seems that we might lean to the left, and people think of us as being a Democrat dominant, and we are in terms of representation. But it's not been that long ago that it wasn't a little more balanced, And
Right.
so
Did we had a Republican governor?
we did not like, I don't know, within the past 8 years, I forgot when. But even just having someone run against Stefanowski, not this round, but the time before, Bob Stefanowski really came quite close to beating him. So there's an appetite.
Right.
And Bob, I would not say is a conservative per se.
Right. He's not like a
Conservative,
right-winger.
but he's very moderate. That's what I would say, is that he's
Jody Rell.
okay.
Right, she was the
The
WWF
less.
person, right?
Yeah,
So and
a
that
little
was in
before my time.
2000. Yeah, that was 2004 to 2011. So again, that
Yeah,
wasn't
I
that
moved
long
here in
ago.
2011.
Yeah, and then before that, it was back and forth. Like, it was in
Right.
75, it was Democrat, and then 80, it was Republican, 91, it
Mhm.
was Democrat, and then 95, Republican, and then Republican again, and then Democrat, Democrat. So, yeah, for sure, it's definitely been back and forth, and that's, well, if you look at the beginning of Connecticut's history, guess what it's dominated by?
Yeah, not
Republicans.
unless
Republicans dominated here, and I
oh,
can
we're the
share my
Constitution state, that kinda makes sense, right?
yeah, so we had Republicans, like, there was, a mixed bag back here, like, these are different parties than we have now, Federalist Party and, like, Whig Party and things like that, but once we get, like, the more modern, Republican parties,
Mhm.
Republican, okay, we have some Democrat, Democrat, Republican, a little bit of Democrat,
Yeah,
Republican,
it'll be interesting to see what
yeah,
happens, like, after
Republican, like
you're right, right, but you know what, a lot of it we'll see what happens, but, 2020 put a lot of people that were in New York City, they motivated them to move out here, and so it's unclear to me if they're going to continue to vote for insane policies, and that's not a knock even on Democrats, that's a knock on like, I don't know, those mayors were not Democrat, as I recall, Democrat,
right, because they had,
principal
like, they had Giuliani and then, Bloomberg, right? I think
right.
Bloomberg was a Democrat when he was there, but he was definitely like a
I
mod
think he
I
was a
can't remember.
Republican, but
Was he a
I don't
Republican?
recall. But,
Yeah.
he was sort of, like, more moderate, and then it just went completely to the left and insane and off the rails, and now you see what's happening, like, people are leaving in droves, and not just, like, people with money. A lot of
Yeah.
people are
I mean,
leaving.
I interviewed, it was almost a year ago, last August, a family who lived in Harlem, born and bred, multiple
Yep.
generations of family in Harlem, and between the vaccine mandates and the increased gun violence, her
Yeah.
son was supposed to be the captain of the basketball team couldn't because of vaccine mandates. So they packed and they went to West Virginia, where they could have a lower cost of living. They didn't have to worry about bullets flying up under their windows, and their kid could play basketball, and she could get a job, lower cost of living. So yeah, it will definitely be interesting to see which way they vote. I think, like, down in Florida, they're having a similar conversation, right? Because upwards of 300,000 people left New York, and the top destination was Florida and Texas.
Yeah, it's kind
So,
of interesting. We'll see what
yeah.
happens.
Thanks for checking out this clip of Teaching Liberty Live. Help us beat the algorithm by sharing it on your social media platforms and with your friends. Also, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, tap that notification bell so you don't miss any of my videos. Plus, I go live every Saturday night at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, breaking down the big headlines and trending topics of the week. And let's make sure we stay directly connected, so head over to teachingliberty.org and sign up for my mailing list. Now, go watch more of my videos and share them with your friends. Did I mention that?
Come on.